So, what do you do when you don't feel like showing up?
I look myself in the mirror and I have a nice positive conversation with myself.
It was a very powerful video, and I've done it. I did it when we were in the room doing that exercise, and I also did it at home when I was alone and I can say more to myself. And I think that's really a powerful way to keep yourself going, is like that conversation to yourself when you're having that moment
Yeah.
and just looking back. And I remember, every now and then I'll look back and I'm just like, I never want to see you like that again.
Yeah. Yeah, no, in all seriousness, like for me, like I go for a walk, like going for a long walk or going to the gym and getting on the elliptical or the treadmill or whatever, like just spending time with myself. Because it gives you the opportunity, put the phone on D&D and get away from all distractions and just give yourself the time and ability to think through it. I think a lot of times too, I know I was guilty of this. When I would go through something, I would just immediately try and move on to the next thing and not give myself the time to reflect. And
Yes.
then whatever it is that I was going through would linger and I wouldn't understand why. And it was because and I didn't give myself enough time to unpack it. And now, having grown enough, I think it's so important to just even if you have to cancel an appointment or cancel a trip or cancel whatever, it's so important to not let it linger and to address it immediately. And that goes, directly translate to real estate. When you have a problem, don't let it linger because you're scared to have the conversation or you're unsure on something, attack it.
There's
And
so many people that will run from it instead of just deal with it. And I love that part of CEO Sunday, the reflection part, like what worked, what didn't this week, because you do always need time to reflect. So, for the person watching this right now, anybody who's feeling stuck, feeling overwhelmed, or unsure, what do they need to stop doing?
what do they need to stop doing? Stop overthinking.
Yes.
Remember why you started. Take that time with yourself, however, you want to do that, whether it be a walk, a car ride, take yourself out to dinner, whatever works for you, but spend that time with yourself and remember why you started and why you love this in the first place. You're here for a reason and you need to acknowledge that. And I think going back to that place will do you a lot of justice.